Hello, this is Julie Silver Stitches here on FlossTube, Instagram, and on Facebook. Welcome. Today is Friday, March 21st, 2025. I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. I decided that I didn't want to film on Sunday because it was too busy. I had my birthday party with my family, so that counted as almost a full day of being out. So minimal stitching got done that day, but that's okay because, you know, family. So how have you been? What's going on? I have started 6 works in progress, 5 works in progress, and 1 new start because, you know, why not, right? Why not? So let's go in alphabetical order because that's what's written down here. We're going to start with the new start because why not? Alphabetical order. So this, I'll show this later, but this is, let me unfold it because this design was not meant for convenience. Okay, so we're going this way. So this is Abstract Tulip by Artisy. It was a freebie. Can't remember where I found it, but it was a freebie. So here we go. That is 287 stitches. It's a ridiculously sunny day out, so I've decided that just to not have any overhead lights on, just to have the windows curtains open. So it is on 18 count white Aida with 2/1 full crosses, and yeah, so that's 287 stitches of 13,000 and some kind of number like that. All right, we're moving on. Angel's Wings. Angel's Wings is my only printed canvas, stamped canvas piece that I'm working on. That is this. It's by Joy Sunday. I got it about 8. It would have been the first Valentine's Day with James. So that's that. Super cute, but I was just not used to it before, so not that I'm used to it now, but it's getting a little bit easier to work on. So this was stitched 2 days within the last week, not this week, but the last week. So worked on more of her hair. 2 days got me 196 stitches. So just keeping on filling in the hair. It goes down here a little bit. All of this part's already done, and it stops there. So I pick a color from here, and then I essentially just work over. And then I pick a color from here, and then I just work over. It seems to be the best way to work at it, for me at least. Oh, Skitters is chewing on some plastic, so that's fun. What are you doing? Hi? You gonna come say hi? All right. No. We can't do that. No, you're not. No. Hold on, I'll get him. You're gonna jump? You're not even gonna say hi to the people. Fine. Be like that. Okay, so that's done. Done. Where am I putting my done stuff? Who knows? Okay. Okay, so the most amount of stitches that I've done this week is on this. This is a Mini Banner Summer by Dimensions. It's designed by Debbie Mum. There we go, that's a good picture. This was kind of, along with Mini Sunflower Cottage, this was also kind of my daily stitch almost. So, you ready? 810 stitches. I can't even tell you where I was last time. I'm pretty sure I was just trying to go through this part down here. Like, I know that none of the brown had been filled in yet, so yeah, 810. I finished the frog, finished the snail, finished some of this over here, the border, So what I do is I make, filled in, you know, all of this down here. Did I show you when I had finished the roundabout on the bottom of the border? I don't remember. Anyways, so yeah, no, a lot has been completed. And I hope to get this done by the end of March because that'll be exciting. So the end of March is next Monday, but I have a lot of appointments this week coming up, so we'll see how that goes. I probably will bring this along with me to all my appointments just to see if I can get some stitches in somewhere while I'm waiting. If I'm waiting, while I wait for all of the things. Next is my daily stitch, which is kind of a daily stitch, but it's kind of not a daily stitch now. It's whenever I need it the most, and so I just go back in time and say, oh, I didn't work on it yesterday, so I'm going to put 2 strands in. So this is my daily strand piece, my daily thread piece. This is Mini Sunflower Cottage by Donna Gelsinger of Heaven and Earth Design. So over the time, I have put in 507 stitches. So I finished filling in this down here. Now I'm working along the bottom, and as you can see, I'm working across the top. There's another cloud that starts over there, so I think I'm going to do this next. Go up around this way. See if I can get to the halfway mark of the chart, so I can fold it in half and cut off potentially any extra salvage that I have, because this is all the way across. So that's too big. It's too big. I can't do it. Especially if, hey Skitters. 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 Oh, you're saying hi to a sibling. Okay, so, anyway, so this is where we're at. I can't tell you the percentage because I didn't think about any of that before I left, but at least I wrote down all of my totals spanning over the 2 weeks that I was working on it. You might get to see some playing. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Next on the list. Yeah, okay. Next on the list is Pokemon starters. I was partially using this, so kind of mindful March has kind of gone out the window, but not really because I'm still really thinking about what I want to be working on. It's just a different method, I'd say, of stitching because, you know, life is hard. So, and stitching is not a rushful thing. A rushing thing? No. No rushing. Okay, so Pokemon starters got the full 300 in for Siski's Glamorous 3. My goodness. Yeah, last week I was doing Glamorous 3. This week, not at all. So, worked over here, finished. You can't really see the full 300 because this thing is too big, but that's all done. So this 10 by 10 column is getting worked on going down. And so that's all I know. Fuecoco is coming in, working on Tepig right now. This guy right here. Realizing I need to go find the color 900 because I don't have any more of it. So I'm going to have to go and get more before I want to finish Fuecoco. So there we are. But I am filling in right now. I'm filling in the rest of the orange of Tepig. So that was 300. I don't really have any stitching goals anymore. It's just sweet-wee stitching now on these projects because those are the ones that are calling to me most. I'll do an update. I'll do a health update. I'll do a little chat with me when I'm done all of this. Okay, how does this, okay, we're just gonna do that. Good enough, good enough. Okay, last piece. Last piece is also a Glamorous 3 piece that I did not get as much stitching in as I wanted to. I didn't complete the goal, but that's okay. It was supposed to be 200 stitches, but it turned into 103. That is for Winter Wolf. Winter Wolf is by Artisy. And here we go. So, as you can see, I am filling in maybe this is the wrong side. Maybe I need to use the fuzzy side. It's all going to go away, and I'm going to show you. Hold, please. I can actually just hold it like this because I've folded the piece in half. Okay, so I am starting to work in on the top colors and work down. I got tired of working with 939 because, you know, why not? But this is the full page. This is the full first, I don't know where it comes down here, but close to the bottom of the first page. Yeah, so there we go. That's 103 stitches. I added a lot of the lighter colors, as you can see. I'm starting to fill in different lighter colors other than the 939. And that is it for stitching, but I am not done yet, friends. I'm going to clean this up, whatever, and then talk about acquisitions, because I've acquired some acquisitions. Okay, so acquisitions, 2 or 3, depending on what you want to say. The first acquisition that I had come across, but I had kind of delved into it, but I didn't really talk about it because I guess I wasn't really in one of my talking days, is this. This is my, it's called a stitch. It's called a knit counter. It clicks. Anyways, click the button. That's the button that you click. That's the reset button. It's fantastic. It's by Susan Bates. It goes around my finger. It's for knitting. It's for knitting rows, like counting your rows that you've knit, but, you know, why not? So I just wear it like this. And every time I do a stitch, I go click. That was my number today. That was my number today for mini banner summer, because this is what I use it for the for my paper charts. Wow. I got it a couple weeks ago, but I didn't really start using it until I started using my kits, because I didn't need a stitch counter for all of my PDFs. So no, but it has come in really handy. Purple is my favorite color, so I am glad I found it. And then I've written down this number already today, so I'm just going to press this button, and it's going to go back to 0. And then eventually, I'm pretty sure it's solar. Eventually, it's going to go away. You know, it's going to not be showing anymore. But it will stay on, that number will stay on there until I press the reset button, which is nice. So it can go to sleep and still remember that I did 43 stitches, you know, the next time I pick up whatever project I was working on. Fantastic. Got it at my LNS. The next thing that I was partially gifted, partially like, I don't want it anymore, you can have it, is this. This is going to be, it's pretty big, but it's going to be what I'm going to use at my mom's house when I'm there. The only problem is I'm going to use it as a lap stand. The only problem is I don't know, well, I'm going to cut this off. I'm just going to cut this off. I might actually turn it into a little bag if I'm so inclined by the time I go and leave for the hospital. But put the fuzzy on the inside, it's really cat bed, like one that hangs from the window, but in my building, TBH, to be honest, it's not structurally sound. So to hang something off of a window, no. That's a whole nother thing. Anyways, okay, so that was that. I just need to I need to find something that will be able to attach the fabric to. I might just, and words, whole sentences, man. Okay, so I might also just attach, like sew it on, like and then somehow magically, a lot of inventions are going to have to happen, because these bolts are going to have to then learn how to twist. I don't know if that's going to be able to be done, but we'll see. And as I was holding everything up, I was noticing this is either, I would have to cut things down before I start using it for reals. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. It just, the things on the side just flip down. If I was using my dominant hand, I'd be able to use Nope. I tightened them so hard. Okay, so yeah, it just falls down. So I can just, with both arms, you get it? You get it. I know you get it. All right, so that was gifted to me, because a secondhand gift, because she couldn't use it in her apartment for her cats. I saw it there and I said, what are you doing with that? Because I know she decides to put whatever she wants to get rid of along this one specific space in her place. And I was like, yo, what are you doing with that? I need that. The next thing, one of my friends has been helping me along my journey so far. So she just got back into cross stitching, which is fantastic. So I said, why don't I get this for you? No, I didn't say why. I just said, it's on its way. She said, I really like this one. I'm a monogamous stitcher though. So she's working on something right now, a stamped canvas, because, life is hard and who knows what it's like again. So she decided to pick up stamped canvases. I decided to get this. This is Sunflower 8 by Joy Sunday. This is not printed. This is not stamped. This is the full counted chart. So it's a full coverage. We're going to start it when she gets hers. This was delivered with Prime. So this was from Amazon. But this was delivered with Prime. Hers was not. I don't know. I don't make up the Prime rules. Anyways, I got mine the next day, and I think hers is coming the first week of April, like that 31st to, yeah, who knows when. Hopefully it's before I go in the hospital, because then we'll see how it goes. But she will get, and her birthday's in April, so I figured, why not, right? So she said, I really like this. This is really great, but I'm already working on one thing. I've already purchased one more thing to do next, and so I'll turn her into a non-monogamous, a multi-stitcher one day. One day, it'll happen. It'll happen. I think that might be it for this little section. I don't have anything else to show that I had acquired. I'm just thinking. I don't think there's anything else that I have acquired. So I'm going to stop this, go to the next segment, where I will be giving you a little bit of a health update and what is going on now. So stay tuned if you want. See you later if you don't want. That's cool. I don't mind. Whatever. And we will go from there. Thanks. Okay, so what's been going on with me over the last week and a half, 2 weeks? Absolutely only one appointment, because it was March break. So the hospital that I go to for all of my procedures and appointments and tests and all of those things, they were closed for March break. What? They were also closed over Christmas, but they weren't part of my life then. They were part of James's life. But yeah, so if I told James the other day, I said, if I were to work in a hospital anywhere, I'm pretty sure this would be the hospital that I would work at. I would not work at a hospital, but if I were to, I don't know how they ended up with that kind of, because it's an office hospital. It's no longer a clinical hospital is what it's called. It's not an emergency. It's not a surgical. It's not an anything. It's just a clinical. So any time of, anyway, besides the point. So my next thing, the only appointment that I did have was, I made it myself, because my blood pressure has been all over the place lately. Like it's really high. Well, really high for me, I guess. It's above average at least. So I called my doctor, made an appointment, and I tracked all my blood pressures for like the last week, and I said, what is going on? So now I am currently on a low dose of some kind of blood pressure medication. My bottom number, if you know anything, is too high. My blood's not coming back to my heart fast enough, or something. Anyway, that's what's going on with me. So meds started last night. We'll see. I go for I go for the CT scan on Monday. So that's that. It's a IV contrast CT scan, and that is Monday afternoon. I have an appointment on Tuesday morning for something not to do with my health, but something to do with work. Anyways, that's Tuesday morning. Wednesday morning is the follow-up blood pressure appointment with my family doctor. Thursday is the oncology appointment for the follow-up for the CT scan. So, and then it's Friday. It's going to be a long week. It's going to be a long week coming up. I didn't know if I wanted to feel like, well, I knew I didn't feel like talking on Sunday, so I feel like now, I don't know, it's random noise. Now it's Friday, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to feel like filming on Sunday, so that's why I'm here. This is a pine cone. In October, oh, it's a fly, that's why. Because it's spring now, by the way. So this is a pine cone. We picked up many of these in October. They're still floating around the house because the cats like to play with them. That's good, I guess. Free toys. Free toys. I think that might be all for me. Thank you for staying this long if you have. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, liking, all of the things. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, me and my pine cone are going to end the video and collaborate it all and get it out to the world. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna throw these clips all together and say I will see you when I see you, because maybe next Friday, maybe next Sunday, maybe this Sunday. I don't know. So watch out for me. I will be back. Definitely be back before my surgery, because I want to come in and check in again, because after that I don't really know how long I'm going to be away for. I might be able to film while I'm at my mom's, but maybe not. And so I'll be there anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. I don't know. Anyway, so I will see everybody later. Sparkle and shine. Have a great day, and I hope where you are, it's as beautiful as this. This is going to be a good day. Rained all day yesterday, but my birthday, my birthday was on Wednesday. James and I had a very sleepy morning, but we ended up going to a breakfast place. James, I wasn't going to say anything, but James mentioned that it was my birthday. And so the very nice server, waitress lady, she came back with this. And this is an apple, obviously. She cut it up and made a little swan. Just because she said, oh, I heard it was your birthday. Here you go. Happy birthday. What? Anyways, took her like 5 minutes and that's it, and came up with this. Like, I don't, what? Anyways, I don't know how people do it. And then this is something that one of my friends got me. The friend that gifted me this as well. Same friend. This was sitting at my front door on Wednesday morning, because I live in an apartment building, so she just put it outside my front door because she had to work days, which she leaves at like 4:30 in the morning or something, so I was not awake. But in there was a gift card to my favorite coffee shop, and butter tarts, and the happy birthday. It was fantastic. Anyway, so yeah, so that was my birthday in a nutshell. Lots of phone calls, lots of messages on all of the platforms. Thank you so much. And there we go. So I will see everybody in the next video, whenever that will be. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay, bye everybody. Sparkle and shine.